So here we have Brodie. Brodie has had an extra few weeks with us due to his poor owner having a bit of an injury. He is only 4, so we didn't want to be doing too much more ridden work. He's hacking out really nicely. He's been around stubbles, he's been on the smaller hack, he's been the other way around the smaller hack. So we thought, let's start doing a little bit more in the arena, not on him, but this is where the groundwork really comes into its own. So he hadn't yet learned to jump. So we thought, let's give that a go, and then in later life, when it is time for him to be jumping with a rider on, he's at least got that in his toolbox. He has already done the trot and poles with our initial groundwork, so this wasn't new to him, but he did find it quite exciting. As you can see, this is he's had a few whoopee moments, as well as finding it quite exciting. But it's lovely when you see them really enjoying the groundwork and being able to have some time where they don't always have to be ridden, and it doesn't always have to be very serious. They can come out and they can do some groundwork, they can have some fun. If they want to have a kick and a fart and a squeal, then absolutely go for it. This is your time to be having some fun. It is groundwork, but this is our time that we get to have a play with them as well. And as you can see, so he's not done any groundwork for probably 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and you can see he's not forgotten a thing. So with the jumping, I would always start with the poles on the floor. There's nothing worse if you try and go straight to a jump and then you have a problem and you think, oh, why didn't I just start with the poles on the ground? And I would always help him over it like that initially before asking him to go out on the circle by himself. You can see that's great. If we can get a head down and get him looking at what he wants to do, that's a brilliant start. And again, I only need him to go over it once or twice. If he's doing it well, absolutely fine, we'll move on. So we can see we've got the jump up now, and this is very much a case of just seeing what his reaction is. So that's absolutely fine, that's how they learn. He doesn't really have any idea at the moment where his feet are, so this is just all the process of him figuring out where his feet are and trying to figure out exactly how he gets to the other side of that, to the other side of that little jump. So that was absolutely fantastic there. He had crashed through it and then next time immediately knew where his feet needed to be. So there he's gone, oh, actually, I'm not very sure about this. So we'd have to stop and just be very, very clear that there isn't any other option bar coming back and having a go. So here, if I had let him go the other way and not stood my ground, the results could have been very different. So here, so that's just a baby pony saying, not very sure, what's your reaction going to be? And you've just got to stand firm on what it is that you're asking him to do. So here I did just keep him going, just to try and let him figure out what it was that he was meant to be doing, because there you can see he's done the jump really nicely and then gone, I'm out here. So this is where I find it is so important to be doing this on the ground with these young ponies. Can you imagine if you were sat on him and decided to just trot into a cross pole for the first ever time jumping on him, and this was what you got? I can't imagine that the result would be particularly fun for either of you. So here it's just a case of him figuring out that, so again, that's all just really normal baby pony. So he's gone over it a couple of times and done the jump really nicely, but then landed and gone off at speed. So now he's going, right, I'm just not going to do it then. So again, that was lovely, much better. He's gone over the jump really nicely and not tried to go off into the next county afterwards. Again, just a slight question from him there, but his reaction to my reaction was absolutely perfect. He said, do you want me to do that? And I said, yes please, and he went, oh, okay. Again, much more relaxed. So he's not landing and heading off anymore, and so that was, he's done it twice really nicely. So that would have been a huge amount for his brain. So you let him come in, let him try and figure out everything that we've just been going through, and again, now let's go the other way. So this can be like starting from scratch. Just because you've done it one way is absolutely not a given that they will do it the other way. That was actually really, for a young pony, that was really, really good. Sometimes going this way they can be a little bit nappy to the gate, but he's been a really good boy. So again, he's done that twice really well. So again, come in. He don't need to keep going. If he's doing it well, let him come in. Loads and loads of praise. That's been a massive learning day for him. Good boy.